everyone, good morning, assalamu alaikum, and how are you all? Hope all of you are in the shine by the grace of Almighty, and I'm also pretty well. So yeah, today topic is gonna be very special because today the idioms that I will tell you, these idioms are gonna be very much special than the other phrasal, the other idioms that I created, or the idioms that I made video about those idioms. And from that idioms, this today's two idioms is gonna be very special. So I request you to watch this video till the end. And yeah, let's go through the phrasal, the two idioms. Yeah, our first idiom. This first idiom is a bit special, so because it's used in case of empty or vacant place. I'll not tell you, I will tell you after when I tell the meaning. So the idiom is ghost town. Well, I think you will feel some scary things like it's ghost, but not like that. It means ghost town. It means that the empty or deserted area, or we can say an empty or deserted town or city, or we can say an empty or vacant area, or we can instead of area you can use city or town. Well, we mostly use in case of city and town, that's why you should use that. Yeah, well, let me tell you about that briefly so that you may understand easily. Ghost towns, like you see in our Dhaka city, there are in some various or special occasions which are widely famous, and you see that on that occasions people go to their villages and people go to their nearby relatives, or for any other works or any other issues, they leave their own place and go to another place. So we can say that the place they have left remains vacant and empty. So in that circumstances, you can use that idiom, ghost town. So from now on, we will not use the direct answer. We will use an idiom in case of fulfilling the sentence or beautifying the sentence. So yeah, let's go through an example to understand the meaning or the beautifulness of making sentences through this idiom. Yeah, the first example is that with everyone staying indoors, the city looks like a ghost town. I'm repeating that. With everyone staying indoors, the city looks like a ghost town. I hope you have understood. Yeah. And another example that I want to tell you, that I told you earlier that in case of when everyone goes to villages from Dhaka city, then the Dhaka city becomes vacant, or we can say instead of vacant, we should use the Dhaka city becomes ghost town, a ghost town. Yeah, that's all about that idiom. Now that's the second one, and that's the last but not the least idiom. Yeah, so the second idiom, or we can say the last idiom, is going to be the nut and the bolt. The nut and the bolt, or we can say the nuts and bolts. Well, it's a very famous word, but it's mostly used in Bengalis. Like if you see that some repairing machineries, we use this word nut and bolt in Bengali. But in English, in case of English and in case of Bengali, this word deserves so many differences. And in English, its meaning is the basic practical experience, or we can say the practical or basic details of job or any other activities. Yeah, I hope you have understood. Let me express you about this idiom briefly, or we can say shortly, so that you can understood. Well, the nuts and the bolts, like you are weak of something, like you are not fluent in English, so you need to know the nuts and bolts of speaking. Like we all know that there are 4 sections: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Among them, you face any problem. If you face any problem and you want to express it, then you can use that idiom. The nuts and bolts. Now let's go through an example. I want you to learn how to write, so you have to know the nuts and bolts of writing. We can make lots of examples with that idiom because it's more easy and reliable to make examples. And yeah, another example related to this idiom, it's gonna be let me think. Yes, so it will be, I told you earlier, yeah, so that example is, I want you to be fluent in speaking, so you have to know the nuts and bolts of speaking English fluently. Yeah, so that's the end of our video. I hope you have satisfied with this video, and also it will be a very helpful video, I think. So if you have more phrasal verbs, idioms, collocations, etc., then you can share with me in this video's comment section. And yeah, I would like to enrich my knowledge through these idioms. So I will pop up with another video very soon, inshallah. Until then, assalamu alaikum, have a good day, bye.